साङ्गत्यकेन योपाकरोत्तं प्रवरं मुनीनां पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिरानतोऽस्मि।
Namaste. Welcome you all for the yoga session. In this, we are going to use a chair, mat and a blanket. We are going to specially focus on the lower extremities. Before doing other postures, we will begin with some preliminary postures. For that, lie on your back, rest the legs on the chair, rest the complete trunk on the mat, keep an appropriate neck pad, keep both the palm on the abdominal cavity. As you inhale, the abdominal region has to expand, as you exhale it should contract. Watch the back muscles also. Because of the position of the legs, the venous return, that is the impure blood flowing from the lower extremities to the heart, improves. The complete back muscles, because of the pelvic tilt, tend to relax better. But use your breath. Now right leg up. Pull the kneecap, stretch the heel, toes towards the knee, kneecap towards the hip, tighten the upper thigh, the quadriceps. And breathe consciously. Watch the back muscles also. Right leg down. Change. Left leg up. Stretch the heel, pull the kneecap. Feel the stretch in the calf muscle and the hamstring muscles, that is the back of the thigh. Feel the back muscles. In this posture, the lumbar region also rests very nicely on the mat, and use your breath to feel that region. Left leg down. One more time. Right leg up. Pull the kneecap, stretch the heel. Stretching the toes towards the knee is very important, because that would stretch the Achilles tendon, which would further intensify the stretch on the calf muscle and the hamstring muscle group. With every inhalation and exhalation, you should feel the paraspinal muscles, especially the lower back, and the thick skin resting, that should also be felt. Right leg down, chain, left leg up. Pull the kneecap, stretch the heel. Tighten the upper thigh muscles, the quadriceps. Left leg down. Hold right leg, hold the knee, press the knee closer to the chest. Even here you should stretch the heel, that is toes towards the knee, and tighten the back of the thigh, the hamstring, so that you can feel the complete knee capsule. And pull the knee closer to the chest. This is good for the gluteal muscles, Also helps the back muscles to get a good stretch. Release right leg, chain, left leg. Fold, hold the knee, press the knee to the chest. Feel the back muscles. As you inhale, the abdominal cavity should expand. As you exhale, it should contract. And this movement or the massaging effect of breathing has to be felt on the posterior surface, that is the lower back region resting on the mat. Release left leg. One more time, right leg, fold, hold the knee, press the knee closer to the chest. The thick skin on the lower back called the thoracolumbar fascia resting on the mat should also respond to the breathing and should feel that. So it is an important area of attention. Release right leg, chain, left leg. Fold, hold the knee, press the knee close to the chest. So the plane of the hip, knee, ankle, that is also important. You must pull it in the appropriate direction. And you should pull it hard against the abdomen so that good breathing nicely massages the intestinal organs. Release left leg. Now right leg up, fold from left hand, hold the ankle joint, pull the heel closer to the root of the left thigh. From right hand, push the knee. Watch your breathing. Tighten the hamstring muscles, that is the back of the thigh, and feel the knee capsule. Release right leg, chain, left leg. Fold from right hand, hold the ankle joint, pull it across the right thigh. From left hand, push the knee. Left heel to the root of the right thigh. As you inhale and exhale, feel the base of the spine. Release left leg. One more time. Right leg up. Fold it across the left thigh and push the knee. Tighten the hamstring muscles to the back of the thigh. This posture helps the hips, knee, and also the base of the spine. Release right leg. One more time, left leg. Left leg up, fold from right hand, hold the ankle joint, pull it across the right thigh, from left hand push the knee. This is especially good for the mobilization of the sacroiliac joint, that is the articulation between the spinal column and the hip bone. Release left leg. Relax the legs. Right leg up. Fold from left hand, hold the ankle joint, pull from right hand, push the knee across the chest. This is a good stretch for the gluteal maximus muscle, one of the major muscles in our system. Release right leg, chain, left leg up, fold from right hand, hold the ankle joint, pull it from left hand, push the knee across the chest. Ensure that the pelvic rim does not rotate off the mat. Watch your breathing, breathe consciously, feel the stretch in the gluteal region, release left leg, one more time, right leg. Right leg up, fold from left hand, hold the ankle joint, pull from right hand, push the knee across the chest. You should keep the neck at the center and chin towards the chest. All these postures also greatly help the lower back. Release right leg, chain, left leg up, fold from right hand, hold the ankle joint, pull from left hand, push the knee across the chest. This is also good for the intestinal organs because of the nice massaging effect created by the pressure of the thigh against the abdomen. Feel the posture, get involved. Release left leg, relax. Fold right leg, taking the right heel just below the left knee. From left hand, pull the left thigh. From right hand, push the right knee. Ensure that you stretch the heels. Toes should move towards the knee. Left heel at the edge of the chair. Release and relax. Fold left leg, taking the heel just below the right knee. From right hand, pull the right thigh, taking the right heel to the edge of the chair. From left hand, push the knee. Stretch both the heels, toes towards the knee, and tighten the hamstring muscles on both the legs. At the back of the thigh, that must be tightened. So feel the deep inside region of the hip. Release, relax both legs. One more time. Hold right leg, taking the right ankle joint just below the knee. From left hand, pull the left leg. From right hand, push the knee. Breathe well. This is very good for the deeper muscles of the hip. Also helps the lower back. Release the legs. Then chain left leg. Pull the right leg. From left hand, push the left knee. Watch your breathing. Watch the base of the spine. Watch deep inside the hip. Now release both the legs. Rest them on the chair. Slowly get up. Sit on the chair. Sit upright. Chest up, navel up. Breathing relaxed. Sit to your right side. Hold it over the chair. Inhale, exhale, turn the trunk. Chest and navel up. Grip the chair firmly. Both the shoulders should be even. Keep on turning. As you inhale, the abdominal cavity should expand, and as you exhale, it should contract. By virtue of holding the chair, you should stretch the spine up and twist. Elbows closer to the trunk. Neck should also rotate in the direction of the twist. Slowly come up. Change side. Sit to your left side, hold the top of the chair, inhale, exhale, turn. Breathing is the key. That is, you should breathe properly. Do not hold the breath. As you inhale, the abdominal cavity should expand. As you exhale, it should contract. Also learn to breathe slower. That is, duration of exhalation, try to make it longer than the duration of inhalation. So this is also good for the lower back, good for the intestinal organs and muscles. Also helps the neck. Slowly come up. One more time. Sit your right side, hold it out of the chair, inhale, exhale, turn. Chest up, navel up. Keep the tongue relaxed. Turn the cervical spine also. This posture is good for the mitigation of the stiffness in the back. Also helps the abdominal organs. Slowly come up. Change side. Sit to your left side. Press the foot properly on the floor. Hold the top of the chair. Inhale, exhale, turn. You should stretch the spine, twist the spine, and massage the internal organs through good breathing. With the help of the chair, one can twist better, stay longer, get the alignments properly also. Slowly come up, sit upright, now stand up about 1.5 feet away in front of the chair. Flex both the legs, take the right foot at an inclination, rest it against the leg of the chair, right leg straight, hold the top of the chair, raise the left heel and push the hip towards the chair. So this is an excellent stretch for the calf muscle. Pull the kneecap, watch your calf muscle. More the inclination, better the stretch. And push the hip closer to the chair. Chest up. Hold the posture at least for about 30 seconds. The foot is in so-called dorsiflexion. Slowly come back, chain. Flex the knee, both legs. Take the left foot against the leg of the chair, hold it out of the chair. Both legs straight, especially the left. Raise the right heel and push the hips closer to the chair. Left leg absolutely straight. Watch your calf muscle. Feel the stretch in the calf muscle and also the back of the thigh. Hamstring muscles. Slowly come back, stand in Tadasana. Come a little closer to the chair. We will do one more variation for the calf muscle stretch. Flex the knee, take the right foot against the leg of the chair, right leg straight, hold the top of the chair, raise your left leg up, rest the left foot on the chair, chest up, navel up. This gives a better intensity of stretch to the calf muscle and also to the hamstring muscle group. Right leg absolutely straight. You have to pull the kneecap, tighten the quadriceps. Feel the stretch. The foot is in dorsiflexion. Feel your Achilles tendon. Feel the calf muscle. Feel the hamstring group of muscles at the back of the thigh. Left leg down. Stand upright in front of the chair. Change side. Flex the knee, take the left foot against the leg of the chair, rise your right leg up, rest the right foot on the chair. In the process you have to hold the top of the chair, left leg absolutely straight, pull the kneecap, push the hips closer to the chair. A good stretch for the leg, in other words the lower leg, also gives a stretch for the thigh. It also helps the ankle joint and also the foot. Right leg down, stand upright in Tadasana. Now stand about 2 feet away from the chair. We are going to do a stretch for the back of the thigh especially, that is the hamstring muscles. Rise your right leg up, rest the right heel on top of the chair, slightly bend and hold the top of the chair. First flex the right knee a bit. From right heel, push the chair down further and pull the heel back towards you so that you activate the hamstring muscles. Then slowly, gradually straighten the knee. From both hands, hold the seat of the chair. Stretch the right heel. Pull the kneecap, push the root of the right thigh, lift the navel and chest up. Left leg has to be straight. Mind the orientation of the left foot. Left foot should not change the orientation. Feel the stretch in the back of the thigh. For that you have to lift the navel and chest up. Now slowly come back, right leg down, change. Left leg up, slightly flex the left knee, hold the top of the chair. From the left heel, you should push it down and also pull the heel towards the trunk. The tendency to pull is good enough to activate the hamstrings. Then slowly extend the knee, left leg absolutely straight, pull the kneecap from the base of the hips. You should rise the navel and trunk up. And you should push the left hip down. Right leg absolutely straight. Feel the back of the thigh. Feel the gluteal muscles. So this posture helps the hamstrings, the gluteal region and also the lower back. Slowly relax and come back. Stand upright. Now just go about 1 foot further away from the chair. We are going to increase the distance between the legs on the chair. Now raise your right leg up, stretch the heel, pull the kneecap, gently lean forward, hold it out of the chair, chest and navel up. So in effect, this provides a more intense stretch for the back of the thigh, the hamstring muscles. Stretch the heel, pull the kneecap, lift the navel and trunk up, push the root of the right thigh down, left leg absolutely straight. Watch the orientation of the left foot. Keep on pulling the kneecap, keep on lifting the trunk up. Slowly come back, stand upright in Tadasana. Chain. Left leg up, stretch the heel, pull the kneecap, both legs straight, gently lean forward, hold the top of the chair and then try to lift the trunk and navel up. Push the root of the left thigh down and feel the back of the thigh, the muscles of the trunk, the muscles of the hip, the complete lumbar, hip and pelvis complex. You should focus. Hamstring muscles have a great bearing on the health of the lower back. And they also have a bearing on all our locomotive activities, namely walking, running. Very important to keep the tone of these muscles. Slowly come back. Stand in Tadasana. Keep a blanket on top of the chair. Stand upright about 1 foot away in front of the chair. Join the heel, join the big toe, foot pointing towards the chair. Stand at the middle of the chair. Raise your right leg up. Rest the right ankle joint on top of the chair, on the blanket. Chest and navel up. Pull the kneecap. Push the root of the right thigh down. Lift the navel and trunk up. This is also a good stretch for the hamstring group of muscles. Stand upright. Always watch your breathing. And left leg also has to be straight. Slowly bring your right leg down, stand upright in Tadasana. Chain, left leg up, rest the left heel on the blanket, pull the kneecap, chest and navel up, stand upright. Be firm, be stable, be watchful. This also helps the right ankle and knee joints. The left hip and thigh gets the benefit of a good stretch. Slowly bring the left leg down, stand upright in Tadasana. One more time. Right leg up, pull the kneecap, stretch the heel, chest and navel up, then slowly bend the trunk forward, hold the top of the chair. So now you should stretch the spine diagonally up while pushing the root of the right thigh down. Both legs straight. Watch your hips, watch your lower back region, watch the back of the thigh. Look at the orientation of the trunk. Slowly come up, take the right leg down, chain. Left leg up, stand upright, pull the kneecap, slowly bend forward, hold the top of the chair. So when you tilt the trunk forward, that would further intensify the stretch on the hamstrings. So pushing the root of the left thigh down, lifting the navel and trunk up, they all help to intensify the stretch at the back of the thigh, the hamstring muscles. And the tone of the hamstring muscles have a telling effect on the health of the lower back. An equipment like this, a simple chair, would enable the performance of these postures in a safe and effective manner. Bring your left leg down. Stand upright. Now turn the chair so that back of the chair is towards you. Put a blanket, knee on the blanket, sit on your heel. Kneel down, take your right leg forward, hold the top of the chair, right knee at 90 degrees. Now as you exhale, flex the right knee further, chest and navel up. Tighten the back of the thigh and feel the inner corners of the right knee. Right foot completely rested. Chest and navel up. This is a good movement for the hip flexors. You can see that the right hip is in flexion, left hip is in extension. The differential movement of the hip has a good benefit on the base of the spinal column. Chest and navel up. Slowly come up, right leg back, chain. Left foot forward, left knee at 90 degrees, hold the top of the chair. As you exhale, flex the left knee. Look forward. You can see that the left foot is in dorsiflexion while the right foot is in plantar flexion. Watch all these differences, feel the posture, feel the breathing, get completely involved. The angle at the left knee should be as less as possible. So I must sit that much, but ensure that the left heel does not take off the floor. Slowly come up. Take your right leg forward, hold the top of the chair, right knee at 90 degrees. Now as you exhale, flex the right knee further, chest and navel up. Tighten the back of the thigh and feel the inner corners of the right knee. Right foot completely rested. Chest and navel up. This is a good movement for the hip flexors. You can see that the right hip is in flexion, left hip is in extension. The differential movement of the hip has a good benefit on the base of the spinal column. Chest and navel up. Slowly come up, right leg back, chain, left foot forward, left knee at 90 degrees, hold it out of the chair. As you exhale, flex the left knee. Look forward. You can see that the left foot is in dorsiflexion while the right foot is in plantar flexion. Watch all these differences, feel the posture, feel the breathing, get completely involved. Slowly come back, sit on your heels. Now pull the chair a little closer. Sit upright. In cross-legged posture. Stretch both legs forward, taking the legs below the lower rib of the chair. Right leg up, rest the right heel on top of the seat of the chair. Pull the kneecap, chest and navel up, hold the top of the chair from both hands, so that you can raise the chest and navel up. Stretch the right heel, left leg also straight. Pull both the kneecaps. Do not allow the spine to buckle. This is also a good stretch for the hamstring group of muscles. Release right leg, then chain. Left leg up. Rest the heel on the seat of the chair. Stretch the toes towards the knee. Pull the kneecap. Push the root of the left thigh down. Lift the trunk and navel up. Hold the top of the chair. Breathe consciously. The leg on the ground, that the right one, should also be properly activated. Release left leg, stretch both legs forward. Pull the chair little more closer. We are going to increase the height for resting the foot. Now raise your right leg up, hold the chair, keep the right ankle joint against the top rib of the chair. Pull the kneecap, stretch the heel, both legs straight. Now holding the top of the chair, inhale, exhale, stretch the trunk up. Be strong on both the legs. Release right leg, stretch both legs forward. Chain. Left leg up, rest the left ankle joint against the top rib of the chair. Pull the kneecap, stretch the heel, chest and navel up. Breathe consciously. So watch your hamstrings, watch your gluteal muscles. Ensure that you also keep the right leg active. That's the one on the floor. Now bring the left leg down. Flex the knee, sit upright. Sit on the chair, sit upright. Chest and navel up. Do not lean against the backrest. Keep the spinal column upright. Foot 6 inches apart but parallel to each other. Raise your right leg up, hold the right foot from both hands, that is, lock the palms, rest the right foot on the palms and right leg straight. Pull the kneecap, stretch the heel. This is again another good stretch for the hamstring muscles. You should position the palms in such a way that the toes are stretched towards the knee. Whole idea is to stretch the Achilles tendon via that the calf and the hamstring. Release right leg, chain. Interlock the fingers, left leg up, left foot against the palms and left leg straight. Chest and navel up. So all these movements also help the hip and the back, because all these muscles, they are all interconnected. No muscle acts in isolation. A lot of muscle to muscle dependency, cooperation. So doing variety of these movements tries to give a good tone to the whole assembly of this system. Release left leg. Be seated upright. Now from left hand, hold the right wrist and raise your right leg up, rest the right heel against the left wrist and then stretch the legs. So right palm has to be opened straight. So now the range of movement for the hip increases and you will experience a better stretch. Right leg absolutely straight. Pull the kneecap. Now release right leg. Chain. Do on the other side. From right hand, hold the left wrist, left leg up, rest the left heel against the right wrist and left leg straight. You should grip the wrist properly so that you don't slide. Left leg absolutely straight. Chest and navel up. Do not buckle the spine. Release left leg. Sit upright. Foot parallel. Palms facing upward. Tip of the thumb and index finger in contact. Relax your tongue, nose, throat and the jaws. Right leg up. Fold right leg, taking the heel to the navel. Padmasana for the right knee. Tighten the hamstring muscles so that you can better feel the knee capsule. Release right leg, chain, left leg. Rise up from right hand, pull the heel closer to the abdomen and from left hand push the knee gently down. Tighten the left hamstrings at the back of the thigh so that you can feel the inner corners of the knee. This is a good knee flexion with external rotation of the hip. Release left leg. One more time, right leg up. From left hand, pull the right heel close to the abdomen, chest and navel up. Feel the knee capsule. So most of the movements done for the hamstring, they are with knee extension. So now we are giving a movement for the knee, that is the knee flexion. Right leg down, chain, left leg, Padmasana. This sequence of postures does also helps the knee. A stretch for the calf muscle and back of the thigh, that is the hamstring, does mean that it also helps the knee, ankle, hip and the back. Release left leg. Remain seated upright, chest and navel up. Watch your breathing. Pay attention to the breathing. In this series, we have focused especially on the lower extremities with more focus on the back of the thigh, the hamstring muscles. Which has a great bearing in all our locomotive actions and also on the health of the lower back. Namaste.